This is John Paul Rye. Some people call me. Alright, so today we're going to be talking about that Catwoman trailer, and I went around the net a little bit, around YouTube a little bit, read some comments on it, because that was really actually fun, and some people are saying things, and one of those things someone said was, this has a little bit too much of a feminist vibe for me. And yeah, talk about a feminist vibe. This was outright made to be activist on the side of you know who. It is about as obvious as it gets. They take, I guess, aside from Superman, the most iconic superhero in the world. Batman's been around since the 1920s, 27. I think Bob Kane had Batman in Detective Comics first. And they make it a woman. I guess, okay, I guess it's been, almost 100 years. I guess let's try that at some point. But you don't have to put down men while you do so. If you make Batman a woman, at least respect the character that came before it. Don't make this character a woman and have that woman say, well, I don't want a man to take credit for a woman's work. Obviously, that's the big thing that's going around the net, is this one, comment that keeps going over and over is, well, she takes all his stuff, all his hard work title, and then she says, oh, I don't want a man to get credit for a woman's work. Ugh. It's even tough to talk about. It's just so wrong. It's self-explanatorily wrong. If explanatorily is a word even. Let's take a look at the trailer and the dislikes. I know what some of you are thinking. John Talks made the same video, and I was gonna make this. I like this comment stuff, but I made a shill video on it instead. I think that's good too. So I'm just gonna read some of the comments too. Here we go. I'll try to get to different ones than John got to, but that probably won't be so hard because there is 45,000 comments. Can I even find one good one? I'm sure I will. I'm sure there's got to be one good one in here. So let's see. Let's go over some of the newer ones because his video is like 6 hours old. And by the way, I think he said 150,000. Now it's, I think, like 9,000 up in like 6 hours. For 5 minutes, can you not politicize something we love for 5 minutes? Yeah, I mean, literally everything I love is now a vessel for an agenda, especially a feminist agenda. And, I'm going to say this, and I've heard it said before already, is that a lot of the franchises they're taking over are dominantly built by men, and the men have the most interest in the franchises. So why are they just trying to switch these around to market to women? Girls especially, not like grown women, probably younger girls. But the thing is, why? Why can't these franchises be for guys? So things can't be for guys anymore? It's bad to say, yeah, this is kind of for guys. We're going for guys for our target audience. We can't say that anymore? Everything's got to be even, Steven. We're going for human beings for this audience. I don't know, man. I was hoping that, guys and girls could have some differences, like on the average. There's always going to be exceptional people. There's like Olympic star women who do judo and wrestling, but most women don't. I'm going to say probably somewhere less than 1%. So why can't we have stuff for guys anymore? I'm just going to say it. I mean, as time goes on, I think a lot of us YouTubers here are going to get a little more bold. And well, what's the problem? Why can't something be for guys? Why can't it be stated that this thing's for guys? Obviously, you don't have to put women down to make something for guys. You could have the strong female characters in there too. But just saying, can't be for guys anymore. I can't, I have sons, so they can't make products that are geared for my sons, especially. I mean, that's so wrong. There's only 2 genders in the world. It's not like girls can't get into it. Like, it's going to be for guys, and like, girls, we don't want girls watching Star Wars anymore. We don't want girls watching, some Batman that would maybe be geared for guys. I just don't get it. I just don't get it. Why? Why can't things be for guys? Oh, wait. Okay, I know what you're saying. Well, there are stuff for guys. Honestly, the stuff for guys, like in my personal opinion, are like kind of like muscle movie, over the top, kind of not much thought, not much great plot. I haven't seen too many Fast and Furious that comes to mind. I'm sure it's a cool movie franchise. I heard a lot of people I know like it, but for me, it's just little over-the-top car crashes, stunts, stuff like that. That's like for like, I don't know. I don't want to like insult anyone for any like certain type of guy, but that's kind of like the stereotypical guy thing. I mean, why can't something just be like badass, lots of fights, real dark, God forbid, like male lead characters like kicking a lot of ass, you know? I mean, I know that stuff's out there, but it's like, it seems like all the major stuff these days is going, I woke, going woke. I'm going to use the word woke because there's no better word. That's just the best way to round it up. Alright, let me get to a few more of these comments. Woman breaks into Batman's cave, plunders his equipment, suit, gadgets, and literally his identity. I'm not going to let a man take credit for a woman's work. Yeah, so this comment you see everywhere. This is like just a repeating comment. So, yeah. Why does everything these days have to be a huge political statement? And yeah, that's the truth. And people who can't admit that and see that, I think they're just not understanding what's going on. And I have a lot of people on like the opposite side of me, defending Brie Larson, defending The Last Jedi. And if you defend Catwoman, you don't understand what's going on. You think these are just innocently made things where certain characters happen to be certain races and genders. It's obviously deliberate. That's my main problem. That's the key word, is the deliberate nature of the way this entertainment is being made, as to why I don't like it, why I keep making videos, whether they get 50 views or 3,000 views. It doesn't matter. I'm just going to keep making videos about it. Man-hating at its all-time lowest. Complete garbage. I agree with that. Batman. It's not who I am underneath, but what I do that defines me. Batwoman. I'm a woman. Alright, so here's the thing. When you get a defender, and hey, at face value, this is a pretty good defense. If I was an opponent of mine who liked Catwoman, I'd be saying, ha, there you go. Batman said this quote. It's not who I am underneath, but what I do that defines me. Okay, yeah, that's true. You know what? It's the way she says and does things. If she was modest and people were hating on her and it looked good and people were hating on her just because she's a woman, then I'd be like, yeah, it doesn't deserve this hate. Let's give it a chance, guys. But they have those blatant statements in it. And the song is, I'm a woman. Lyrics in the song. Is that necessary? What the F-U-C-K does that have to do with Batman and the mood you're trying to build for Gotham City and the character, I'm a woman? That's the kind of shit that people don't like, is when it's pushed in your face so obviously like that. Then of course we have all those lines she says, and oh, the suit's perfect if it's fitted for a woman. Well, if she didn't say stupid bullshit like that, then people wouldn't be hating on it. So, I mean, yeah, theoretically it's a good defense, because Batman did say that, but the problem is, the attitude and the way she comes off is what people don't like, not the fact that it's a woman. Every day I wish Thanos was real so he could snap 50% of us off this rock. And I guess what Corey Johnson here means is that he would hope Thanos got rid of the SJW warriors and people who were producing this garbage and liking and defending this garbage. So, okay, Corey, you said it, not me. So, yeah. It will be when it fits a woman. Cringe. Yep. That's what I'm saying. It's just lines like that. Those two specific lines. It will be when it fits a woman, and I don't want a man to take credit for a woman's job. Those two lines really are what kind of sinks this thing. Yeah, this quote here is pretty much going around. This is like, it's not my Luke here. Break into a man's lair, steal his suit and gadgets, then go out looking like him, and then get mad being mistaken as him. Don't think he would just abandon Gotham anyway. Yeah, that's the thing. That same freaking thing with Luke. Oh, our awesome, classic, loved for decades man is gone. He chickened out. Now we need a woman to do it. And it's just that narrative. Is that a coincidence, by the way? Oh, so in The Last Jedi, they had Luke. Oh, he had to, I was going to say F off. I want to try to calm down on the F word. Anyway, they have Luke F off, and now Rey has to go try against Snoke and do all this stuff. Now, coincidentally, in a incredible new turn of story writing, Batman F's off, and a woman needs to finish the job. See a pattern? And it's that kind of writing and story that is just really disturbing. They're writing this story where the man has to leave for some reason, he can never come back, and the woman has to finish the job. And it's that deliberate writing that I don't like. If, something happened, let's say they have Batman defending Gotham City, he goes out a hero, he dies fighting some incredible new enemy or whatever, something like that. Or he's got to leave for like a really good reason. Like, I don't know, maybe it's the future and Batman has a family now. He didn't tell anyone. He wants to, go be with them and retire. I mean, I don't know exactly the reason they say he's gone, but, you get my drift. At least make it clear there's a good reason that the heroic man that we've loved all this time is leaving. Don't just say he's gone or, oh, he chickened out or, that's also the kind of thing I'm talking about. And it's obviously getting repetitive. And when the story gets repetitive, it means it's a message. It's not a real story. Came back to check the dislike ratio. Yep. Still going the right way. Yeah. Like I said, it's going up and up and up. 45,000 comments. That's nuts. So this video has 2.6 million views, which is a lot. But if you look at comments, even on videos that have 2.6 million views, sometimes it's like 20,000, 10,000. This is a high volume of comments, even for a video with this many views. So that's it. That's it. I don't have too much more to say on this. It's just gonna be fun to watch. I'll check back and maybe I'll tweet out the next dislike ratio, because this is a nuts one. I'm surprised they leave it on. One thing, guys, I gotta say, one thing I will commend the CW network on is they leave the dislikes. So that's cool of them. This is business for them. They could just shut that off. I've got a video where I turn dislikes off, so they could do that. You've seen it done. I'm sure if you see dislike, and you can't like it for some reason, it's because someone shut it off, and they leave it on. So props to you guys for at least letting people see the honest reaction to your trailer. I'm doing Star Wars, shout-outs, special thanks, got a patron, got a bunch of stuff. Pretty pleased with sugar on top. Click subscribe, especially if you listen up to this point, and notifications. See you next time.